Hello everyone, welcome back to my Skillshop project series. Today I am going to discuss about task 28, which is programming the cart page including product adding and viewing process. So in this task, I programmed the shopping cart system for buyers in my Skillshop platform. This feature allows buyers to add products to the cart, remove them and view all cart items in the buyer dashboard. To implement this feature, I used JavaScript to send requests without refreshing the page, PHP to process cart actions, MySQL database to store cart data, and Tailwind CSS to design the cart interface. The main files used for this task are productview.php, cartprocess.php, buyerdashboard.php, removefromcart.php, and header.php. Okay, then let's dive in. Okay, now I'm in my Skillshop platform. So you can see I logged in as a buyer. Okay, in my Skillshop platform, the cart feature is only available for buyers. When a user logs in as a buyer, they can see the cart icon in header and access the cart page. Okay, but if the user logs in as a seller, we see I sign out and sign in as a seller. Okay, now I'm a seller. So here you can see the cart icon will not appear because I add a backend role check-in condition to prevent sellers from accessing the cart. Okay, let's log in as a buyer again. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to my cart page. Okay, then here as you can see my cart is empty and in here also you can see it. Okay, then browse skills. Okay, now I'm going to add this item to my cart. Okay, now you can see this changes to in cart and here also changes 0 to 1. Okay, and I'm going to add this item also. Okay, now you can see my cart has 2 products. So now I return to cart. Okay, now you can see they are added to the cart page. Okay, then let's move to see are they stored in the cart table of our Skillshop database. Now you can see in here also they are stored perfectly. Okay, then by clicking on each items we can go to product view of each. Okay, then I'll click on this. Okay, and if you're interested with another skills of that instructor, you can add them also. Okay, now I'm interested with this affiliate marketing skill, so I'm going to add this skill to my cart. Okay, in here 2 changes to 3 and then I return to cart. Okay, now you can see our cart contains 3 products. Okay, then let's check in our table. I refresh it. Okay, now you can see this item also stored perfectly in our cart table. Okay, then now I am going to delete this product from our cart. Okay, then this box appears and asks, remove this item from your cart. So if you really need, you can press OK. So I press OK, then this message appears, item removed successfully. Okay, then check in our table also. I refresh it. Okay, now you can see that product disappeared from our table. Okay, now I'm going to delete these two products also. Okay, and okay. So then again you can see this message, your cart is empty, explore a wide range of skills and start your learning journey today. And then here from this button, again you can browse more skills and you can add preferred skills to the cart. Okay, so that is what I implemented in my task 28. Then let's move to see my backend logic. Okay, now I will explain how this system works step by step. Okay, when the buyer clicks the Add to Cart button, JavaScript sends the product ID to the server. So here, from this, I first select the Cart button element. This button contains the product ID using data attribute. Then here, this event listener detects when the buyer clicks the Add to Cart button. Async allows the system to send a request to the server without refreshing the page. Okay, then here I create a form data object and attach the product ID. And this data will be sent to cartprocess.php. Okay, then here this fetch request sends to product ID to the cart processing file. The server then decides whether to add the product or remove it from the cart. Then after the server responds, if the product was added, the button text changes in cart. You already see it. So if removed, it returns to add to cart. Okay. Then by this updates the cart item count displayed in the header, and if the product is added, the count increases. If removed, the count decreases. So this gives the buyer real-time cart updates. Okay, this file handles adding and removing products from the cart database. Okay, then here I verify that the user is logged in and the user is a buyer. So this prevents unauthorized access. Okay, then here these values identify the buyer and the selected product. And here this query checks whether the product is already in the cart. And if the product already exists in the cart, it will be removed, and this makes the cart button behave like a toggle system. And if the product is not in the cart, it will be added with the current timestamp. So the server sends a JSON response back to JavaScript, and this tells the interface whether the product was added or removed. Okay, then Here, when the buyer opens the cart tab, the system loads all carts item from the database. So this checks whether the buyer selected the cart section in the dashboard. Okay, then here by this query, this retrieves product details, seller information, cart item ID. So these details are required to display the cart page. Okay, then here this loop displays each product in the cart. So each cart item shows product image, product title, seller name, skill level and also price. Then here each cart item includes a remove button. When clicked, JavaScript called the remove item function, and then the remove function sends the cart item ID to remove from cart.php. The server then deletes the selected cart item. Okay, then from here, this ensures only the correct item is removed. So the buyer cannot remove other users' cart items, and then a toast message appears to inform the user that the item was removed. Okay, so in conclusion, the cart system successfully allows buyers to add products to the cart, remove products from the cart, view cart items in the dashboard, and see real-time cart updates without refreshing the page. So this improves the user experience and shopping functionality of my Skillshop platform. Okay, then thank you so much for watching and hope to see you in my next video.